Welcome to Streaming Deluxe, presented by Mr. Orange. My name is Mr. Orange and I play Sanguo Various VR. Sanguo Various VR is developed by GYVR and published by the same developers. It's an adventure action RPG VR hack and slash, and it looks pretty nice. Definitely. So this is a sub-area realistic VR game. The game tells the story of the player passing through time and space and fighting ancient fighters. You can use dozens of weapons to fight. You can experience the system and growth of traditional RPG and gain experience and money, weapons, props through the battle. So yeah, as you can see, I would say the graphics is really nice. And now comes the big but. Yeah, this game has only mixed reviews on Steam. So what is the issue with this game? You would say actually that's a nice action adventure VR game, not a wave shooter, but a game where you can walk through the path and you can collect stuff, and then you buy new stuff and new items, etc., equipment, and it looks overall good. So you would say that's a good game. I'm not saying it's not a good game, but I'm a bit more critical. First of all, where I had a problem, it was the fact that it was not immediately. So when I was trying to reload my bow, I couldn't really reload it very quickly. It always had to double click, so that's not really smooth. This could be a bit better. So definitely there's an issue. And I also have to admit, so when I was playing this game, there was some issue, some bugs. I could not finish the first map, so isn't it a bit weird that I cannot finish the first map? So I looked on in the forum and I saw other people that had problems to finish the first map. And then let's not talk about synchronization. The synchronization is a bit special, so they use a lot of the term bro. So, but maybe that's not the big issue. And as I said, the graphics is really nice and it's overall not a bad game. But is it worth the 10 years? I don't know. So, little disclaimer: I got it for free, so for test purposes, for review purposes. But that's not changing my opinion. So I would say it's maybe a game. It's a game you definitely should get in a bundle because it's worth playing. It's a game that also is worth if you buy it maybe on sale. So guys, that's Sanguo Various VR. So what is the issue? Why are the reviews mixed on Steam? People write, for example, Lord Tahankala, it's terrible, don't buy unless you like being cheated out of $12. The voice acting is horrific, the mechanics are trash, and the animation is meh. Yeah, that's really some people should work a little bit more on the way how they pronounce and how they criticize a product, because it's not that bad. So got stuck, Ballride got stuck in the first level. This is definitely an early generation game that does a lot to show what VR is capable of, but it's not the top tier. Yeah, I had the same problem. I was also stuck in the first level. So Dicky McRumho writes a positive review: so much better than I thought it was going to be. Has slide and teleport. The combat system seems good for VR and you work up a real sweat. Bought when it was on sale, so got a real bargain. Love it when VR games surprise you. So it's a positive review by him. And Tricks or Treats VR gives it also positive reviews. Has good graphics and good sounds. Overuse of Bro and Bros. Yeah, I agree here. Then TARDISman Negative here writes, no point buying this as the developer have decided to release the sequel, finished game, added a 2 to it and are selling it for twice the price on Viveport. So if you want to complete finished game, this is not it, and by the programmer's actions I'm guessing this will not ever come out of beta. On the flip side, it's fun and half the price of the full release. Just a pity they did not honor the beta buyers for the complete version of the game. Just doesn't work with Oculus, writes another person. So Hypnit 9076 writes, I wanted to like the game, love the story, graphic is good, however somehow the game does not support Windows VMR. It showed 2 image, 2 eyes. Okay, it's not working for him. So yeah, there is a problem with the sequel. My friend. So there was actually coming out a sequel to this game, and when I look at the sequel, it looks very much the same, to be honest. It looks very much the same, very similar, but a little bit better. So it's interesting that the games are more or less very similar, and I think also the level design was looking very similar. So is it actually the same game? I don't have the sequel, I can't say. And then this would mean that the first game here that you can still buy for 10 euros on Steam is maybe some sort of alpha beta, but if you want to have the full game, then you have to buy Sanguo Warriors 2. That's a bit weird. So but just keep this in mind. Check out the store page, and if you like this kind of game, because overall it's well made, so it would need some more improvements on some points, but maybe it's the sequel. Maybe the sequel brings all those improvements, so check out maybe the sequel. So then it would be better not to buy this game now, but then you better look out for the sequel, since the sequel is giving what you want. So in this case, so guys, I'm leaving it here. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.
Kilo, scan the surroundings, would you?
There is weak signal in the campsite on the right side, but there are a lot of soldiers of Yuan Shao around, and there are abnormal interactions.
Pilot! Damn it. It seems that we have to break into the campsite and save people.